cafe near the corner of the bay. She would dance as the sunlight slipped away. Wore a rose, read as stories left untold. Eyes like rum, deep and warm and bold. Echoes of Havana in the air, swaying with the whispers of her hair. Time stood still and the moonlight knew I was lost the moment I saw you. Old guitar played a sunny minor key, every note like a breath she'd stole from me. Bongos tap like a pulse against the floor. I still hear her footstep through the door. Echoes of Havana in the air, swaying with the whispers of her hair. Time stood still and the moonlight knew I was lost the moment I saw you. Café stands quiet in the mist, but the air still carries her last kiss. And when boleros drift through the night, she dances with shadows in the light. Echoes of Havana in the air, swaying with the whispers of her hair. Though she's gone, I still hear the tune of a love that faded with the moon. A lonely trumpet cries in the humid midnight air. Nylon guitars gently like footsteps and boom. Midnight in Havana and the streets are breathing slow. Tobacco smoke and moonlight into the glow. She walked by the lanterns, barefoot on the stone, singing to the rhythm of a love long gone. Her dress was faded linen, her voice a lullaby. She whispered old boleros to the stars up high. I watched from the shadows with a trembling hand as the bongo's heartbeat echoed through the land. Now every night I wait beneath the same old tree, hoping that her song will come back to me. The maracas shake like a ghost in the breeze, and her name still hangs in the sweet palm leaves. The sea is telling stories only old hearts know, of lovers who once danced where the jasmine grows. The cafe's empty now, but I still hear the tune of her shadow spinning in a silent room. Now every night I wait beneath the same old tree, hoping that her song will come back to me. The maracas shake like a ghost in the breeze, and her name still hangs in the sweet palm leaves.
A drum plays a baritone,
As if walking away into the night, barefoot, humming a bolero. like a silk shawl, barefoot on the tiles of the old dance hall. Coffee on her lip, fire in her eyes. She moved like Havana under sleepy skies. The trumpet called her name in a smoky side, bongos tapping low like a lover's lie. I watched from my chair with a glass in hand as she swayed like a secret the night had planned. She danced with the dawn, never looking back, while the maracas whispered down the track. Every note a memory slipping slow through the alleys where the jasmine grows. Played dominoes beneath a mango tree, talking of the girl who once danced free. They say she vanished on a summer tide, but the song she left still walks beside. She danced with the dawn and the stars held still. Every step she took bent time to her will. Now the streetlight flickers when her name is near, and I toast to her shadow with Havana's tears. She walked where the lanterns kiss the rain, old Havana dreaming through the window pane. Hair tied back with a ribbon worn thin, carrying silence like a violin. I was no poet, just a man with a drink, sitting on sorrow, too tired to think. But her steps on the tiles said more than words, like a bolero only ghosts had heard. And the night, oh the night, it spoke her name through the trumpet's cry and the candle's flame. The rhythm slow, the memory wide, she danced with the past at her side. She lit a cigarette with yesterday's fire, watched it burn down like a lost desire. Didn't speak, didn't turn her head, but her silence told me all she said. And the night, oh the night, it spoke her name through the trumpet's cry and the candle's flame. The rhythm slow, the memory wide, she danced with the past at her side. last time I saw Rosa, the sun had just bowed. The air smelled of sugar cane, soft and proud. She stood by the shutters in her linen white dress, with tears on her cheek and hair in a mess. She said, "Don't wait for me under the mango tree," but her voice trembled like the tide at sea. A trumpet was playing from a window nearby, a bolero of goodbyes that made angels cry. And oh, Havana, you remember her face, like rum in a glass, like time in no place. The night still whisper her name in the breeze as maracas dance with forgotten keys. The trumpet returns with a sorrowful call, answered by the warm timbal of the upbeat bongos, and maracas keep a slow swaying tempo like the breath of a memory. She left with a letter and a broken fan. No words for goodbye, no promise, no plan. But the street remembers, the cafe still knows, where she sat with her coffee and a red rose. And oh, Havana still holds her perfume in courtyards and corners and dim hotel rooms. The echo remains though the woman is gone, in each soft bolero and slow fading song. The trumpet drifts off like smoke in the dusk. Nylon guitar lingers on one final nostalgic chord. The maracas hush, the night breathes. Rosa is memory.
I saw her on Calle Azul, just past the old café, where the jasmine and windows and boleros softly play. She wore a smile like Sunday, faded but still sweet, with rhythm in her shoulders and sorrow in her feet. The trumpet cried her story, one note at a time, while shadows danced beside her in a melody divine. She didn't say a word to me, just nodded as she passed, but somehow in that silence I knew it wouldn't last. Oh, Rosa, where did you go? Through alleys of moonlight and time moving slow, the maracas still echo your name in the dark, and the night hum your song with an old broken heart. Contrabass walks a slow timbal line, gentle but steady trumpet floats above like memory bongos and maracas keep a soft, dreamy groove. The bar is closed now early, the tables left untouched, but your laughter lingers gently, like perfume in the dust. Some say you sailed for Santiago, chasing a dream, but dreams don't dance like you did with that old tambourine. Oh, Rosa, where did you go? Through alleys of moonlight and time moving slow, the maracas still echo your name in the dark, and the night hums your song with an old broken heart.
The trumpet returns once more, low, mournful, final. Guitar settles into a slow bolero cadence. The night breathes in stillness. The collie remains, but she is gone.
Warm, nostalgic trumpet sings the first line of a forgotten love nylon guitar. The Casio echo like steps on cobblestone. Bongos and maracas join quietly, setting a slow, dreamy pace. She used to wait where the mangoes fall, by the faded blue wall of the Mercado stall, with a woven red scarf and a hibiscus smile. She'd hum an old song just to pass the while. I brought her coffee in a chipped white cup. She'd stir it slow, never drink it up. Said love was a breeze that you never can hold, like smoke from a match or a story half told. And the wind still calls her name through the palms, soft as maracas in a prayerful psalm. She danced like a promise no one could keep. Now the mangoes fall and the city sleeps. Contrabass sways gently, walking beneath the melody. Trumpet carries the ghost of her voice in a slow, bending phrase. Bongos tap like memory, maracas rustle like breath. She left one morning with the fisherman's boat. No note, no word, just a borrowed coat. But I still sit by that Mercado wall, where her song returns every time mangoes fall. And the wind still calls her name through the palms, soft as maracas in a prayerful psalm. She danced like a promise no one could keep. Now the mangoes fall and the city sleeps. Trumpet lingers with a farewell phrase. Nylon guitar settles on a gentle final chord. Bongos and maracas fade like the footsteps of someone long gone.
She sat on the porch with a cigarette flame, whispered my story without knowing my name. Her eyes held the twilight, her hands held the rain, and her laugh was a song I still can't explain. The street smelled of sugar, tobacco, and wine. Old clocks were broken but kept perfect time. She moved like a shadow across cobblestone, a dance for the past that she danced alone. Tobacco and time, they both burn slow, like love in Havana, too soft to hold. She left with the breeze down Malicon's line, and I stayed behind with tobacco and time.
The trumpet beats over a slow song. Bongos tap steady like a pulse in the dark. Maracas whisper close behind. Never
Now the porch is empty, the shutters decay. The guitar still leans where she used to play. I hum her bolero alone with the moon, and hope that Havana will answer me soon. Tobacco and time, they both fade away, but I smell her perfume in the smoke each day. And if you should see her where old songs align, tell her I'm waiting with tobacco and time.
Trumpet plays her name in one last sigh. Rock closes with a final bolero chord. The candle comes out.
A soft melancholy trumpet floats in the warm dusk air. Nylon guitar picks a slow syncopated rhythm. Maracas whisper gently, bongos tap like footsteps on stone. She used to wait by the tamarind tree, hair in a ribbon, skin kissed by the sea. A voice like honey, soft and low. She'd hum old songs the palm trees know. She never spoke of where she'd been. Her eyes held stories soaked in sin. With every sway of her quiet hips, she stole confessions from my lips. And now the wind still sings her name through alleys lit by candle flame. The night recalls her melody, that girl beneath the tamarind tree. The trumpet weaves a longing solo, answering the pulse of a steady tumbao bass line. Bongos tap like a heartbeat, maracas flutter, evoking memories just out of reach. She vanished like a breath at dawn, left nothing but her scent and song. Yet sometimes when the air is still, I feel her dancing down the hill. And now the wind still sings her name through alleys lit by candles.
Trumpet repeats her theme one last time, slower fading like a dream. Guitar rests on a warm bolero chord, maracas fall silent as night settles in.
I met her where the lamplight touched the stone, on Prado Street where lovers walk alone. She wore the evening like a silk perfume and hummed a tune that filled the room. Her laughter lingered longer than the wine, a rhythm woven into time. She said the past is just a dance we know, then turned and vanished soft and slow. And still the trumpet sings her name through broken tiles and midnight rain. The moonlight over Prado glows, but where she went nobody knows.
Contrabass plays a slow round tumbao. Trumpet returns with a bittersweet melody, echoing her voice. Bongos and maracas keep time lazy and graceful.
They say she waits where old songs sleep, behind the cafe near the harbor deep. I bring my guitar, I bring my rhyme, but never catch her steps in time. And still the trumpet sings her name through broken tiles and midnight rain. The moonlight over Prado glows, and in that glow her memory grows. Trumpet plays one final phrase, low and slow, fading like a dancer behind gauze curtains. Guitar closes on a warm bolero cadence. The city exhales, the story sleeps. Trumpet line glides in with the scent of sea air. Nylon guitar as hears ripples slowly like evening waves. Bongos tap softly in the background. Maracas flutter like breath. She lived above the tailor shop on Calle Real, a window full of jasmine, a voice like a love. She'd sing to the laundry that danced in the breeze as if time had fallen to its knees. Every day I passed with a rose in my hand, but she spoke only to the ocean and the sand. They say she once loved a man who
sailed away. Now she waits for his shadow at the end of the bay. Oh, Havana knows her name like an old refrain in a candle flame. She walks where boleros never died, beneath the trumpet's lonely cry. The trumpet weeps a phrase like a memory too tender to speak. Contrabass tumbles gently below. Bongos mark the slow pulse of longing. Maracas echo like distant footsteps. One night she left her window wide. The guitar stopped singing. The moonlight sighed. No note, no trace, no perfume trail, just the silence of a ghost that caught the sail. Oh, Havana dreams her face in the smoky glow of this timeless place. And every night I still walk by to hear the trumpet's soft goodbye. The trumpet floats a final farewell, fading into the hush of maracas and nylon strings. A slow bolero chord lingers warm and unresolved, like her story. A gentle trumpet sings in the humid dust, echoing across old balconies. Nylon guitar pick, slow bolero chords. Bongos tap a soft heartbeat. Maracas whisper like old lace in the breeze. She walked with the grace of a Sunday prayer. Smoke on her lips, hibiscus in her hair. By the harbor lights she used to wait, humming low to the hands of fate. They called her Rosa, the ghost in white, dancing through the barroom night. With every step a story died, with every glance a man complied. When Havana was her name, the city blushed beneath her flame. Now the streets remember well the way she moved, the tale she'd say. Contrabass walks a gentle tumbo under a mournful trumpet phrase. The bongos murmur, maracas keep the ghost of her rhythm alive. She vanished one night with the sugar train, left behind perfume and summer rain. But I still play her melody in cafes near the old palm tree. When Havana was her name, she lit the stars
then left the flame. Now all that's left is this old refrain, and trumpet cries in soft champagne. The trumpet sighs one last time, fading like footsteps down Calle Obispo. The guitar rests, the night holds its breath, Havana sleeps.
A soft, nostalgic trumpet, sing through a warm night. Nylon guitar plays a delicate bolero. Rhythm bongos tap lazily. Maracas sway like distant waves. The air is thick with Mary.
She sang in a bar down on Calle Luz, by the window where the lamplight turned to blues. Her voice like molasses, slow and deep, told stories Havana still dares to keep. The room would hush when she took the floor, barefoot on tile like she'd danced before. A rose in her hair and rum in her gaze, she carried the ghosts of forgotten days. And I still hear her in the smoke, in every trumpet note she spoke. Though she's gone, her song remains, drifting through old alley lanes.
Trumpet sings her melody again, mournful, tender.
Contrabass walks a smooth tumbao underneath.
Bongos and maracas hold the slow, smoky groove steady.
She vanished one dusk without a name, left behind only candle flame. But the breeze still hums her lullaby as I sit and sip 'neath the Cuban sky. And I still hear her in the smoke each time the nylon strings are stroked. A shadow dancing past midnight's gate in Havana's arms, where legends wait. The trumpet offers one last sigh. The guitar closes with a soft bolero cadence. The maracas hush, and the city dreams again.
A trumpet drifts gently into the warm Havana dusk.
Nylon guitar plays soft syncopated bolero chord. Bongos tap like a slow heart.
Maracas shimmer faintly like faded silk in the breeze. She wore the sunset like a shawl of flame. Down Calle Vieja, no one knew her name. A fan in her hand, a glance in her eye, and a song on her lips that made old men sigh. She danced like time had come undone, a bolero rhythm beneath the sun. With every turn, with every sway, she stole the years and slipped away. Oh, Havana, hold her in your stone, the girl who made the moon her own. The trumpet cries, the shadows bend, but I still wait where dreams pretend. The trumpet sings her name once more, slow and aching. Contrabass walks softly beneath. Bongos echo memory. Maracas flutter like lost pages in a breeze. One evening came and she did not. The cafe cold, the guitar forgot, but still her melody remains on rusted doors and window panes. Oh, Havana, don't let her fade. Keep her steps in your colonnade. For every night beneath this dome, the girl in sunset dances home. A final phrase from the trumpet drifts like a kiss. Nylon guitar closes in hush. The bongos stop, the maracas breathe once, then fall silent. I saw her first when the streets were gold, sun melting down on the rooftop, so she leaned from her window, a cup in her hand, like she held the rhythm of this tired land. No words between us, just glances and time, marked by the bell and a distant chime. Each night I'd walk by, pretending to stray, just to hear her humming a tune halfway. The light in her window still burns in my chest, a flame made of boleros and old regrets. Though the shutters are closed and the street is dim, I still hear her song on the midnight wind. Contrabass lays a gentle tumbao beneath a soulful trumpet melody. The guitar picks through falling memories. Bongos keep the slow, steady pace.
maracas shimmer in the silence between notes.
They say she left when the rains came in, took the last train past San Joaquin, but no tick can carry a soul so wide. She still walks the corners of my mind. The light in her window was never a flame. It was rhythm and sorrow dressed in her name. Now Havana sleeps, but I remain, chasing her shadow through Bolero rain. The trumpet sighs one final time. Nylon guitar closes with a soft, unresolved chord. The maracas hush, like memories return to dust.
Trumpet calls out softly like a memory. Through the dusk, nylon guitar picks a tender bolero rhythm, bongos keep a warm, slow groove. Maracas whisper like wind through hanging laundry. There was smoke in the courtyard and rum in the air. Sat in the shadows, combing her hair. The radio played an old cha-cha tune, while sunlight danced on the tiles past noon. I passed by daily, my guitar in hand. No song could explain what I couldn't understand. She never looked up, not even a glance, but every breath she took felt like a dance. Oh, Havana keeps her secrets close in jasmine vines and whispered toast. Her name's a tune I still replay in smoky dreams at the end of day. Trumpet floats above the covers, a slow tune bow. Guitar weaves gentle accents, bongos keep time like a soft pulse. Maracas drift like echoes down old stairwells. One day the smoke arose, but she wasn't there. Just a broken fan and an empty chair. But sometimes I swear I hear her hum when the night is thick and the candles numb. Oh, Havana keeps her secrets close in window light and stories ghost. And though the courtyard's quiet now, she lives in every trumpet vow. The trumpet repeats her name one last time. Guitar slows to silence. The maracas fall still. Only the memory lingers like a final breath of rum and roses.
A slow, melancholic trumpet, melody sways like laundry in the evening breeze. Nylon guitar gently picks bolero chords. Maracas murmur, bongos tap soft and low. She sat by the balcony every day at 4, a lace fan in hand, eyes fixed on the shore. The radio played a forgotten refrain, and time would dissolve like rum in the rain. I'd pass with my guitar, too shy to speak, but she'd nod once a week with a smile so meek.
Old Havana held its breath when she turned, as if every bolero had just been learned. And now her chair sits empty still by the balcony facing the silent hill. The trumpet cries where her laughter stayed, and maracas echo the steps she made. Trumpet plays a mournful, nostalgic theme. Contrabass walks slow and round. Guitar responds like memory. Bongos whisper, maracas rustle like old curtains. They say she left when the last ship came, with a suitcase, a prayer, and someone's name. But I still sing by that old cafe wall, waiting for shadows that never fall. And now her chair sits empty still. The balcony glows in the evening chill, yet in every note the trumpet sigh. I hear her hum where memory lies. A final trumpet note bends, then fades. The nylon guitar strums one last warm chord. Maracas hush. The city exhales, she is gone, but not forgotten.
Sold flowers by the broken wall, under faded signs, and the church bells call. With hands like silk and eyes of stone, she smiled like someone who sleeps alone. She never danced, but her voice would sway like the tide that hums in Havana Bay. And every petal she let fall down felt like a kiss on this weathered town. Now the breeze still hums her tune through wooden doors and pale saloon. And though the market stands are bare, I swear I feel her in the air. Contrabass strolls a lazy tumbao line. The trumpet plays her memory, slow and longing. Bongos patter like footsteps in sand. Maracas shimmer like fading light. I walk Obispo where the music fades, past shuttered cafes and lovers' parades. They say she left with the rain one night, but I still wait
in the amber light. Yes, the breeze still hums her tune beneath the old Havana moon. And though her flowers turn to dust, her song remains because it must. The trumpet lingers on a final sigh. Nylon guitar closes in stillness. Bongos and maracas breathe one last time. Then silence as the city dreams.
A dusty trumpet sings a low melody in the evening light. Nylon guitar picks soft bolero chords. Maracas whisper gently, bongos tap like slow footsteps on old cobblestone. She lived near the gate where the shadows fall, where the bells from the harbor would softly call. A rose in her hair and a dress in white, she'd hum through the day and vanish by night. She knew all the names of the passing breeze and danced with the dust beneath mango trees. They say her heart was lost at sea, but she smiled like love was still meant to be. Now the gate still stands, the roses have dried, but her voice returns with the evening tide. And when the trumpet begins to play, I swear I see her walk my way. The trumpet plays her forgotten lullaby. Contrabass trolls a lazy tumbao line. Bongos beat like a soft memory. Maracas shimmer like her dress in moonlight. The years rolled slow like an old refrain. Her chair still waits by the window pane. I play her song with trembling hands to bring her back like the ocean's sand. Now the gate still stands and shadows fall, but her name still echoes against the wall. Though she's gone with the waves and rain, her rose still blooms in my refrain. A final trumpet sigh disappears into dusk. Guitar lingers on a warm, unresolved chord. Bongos and maracas fade into silence. Old Havana breeze and remembers.
Soulful trumpet sings a slow, nostalgic phrase. Nylon guitar gently picks a bolero rhythm. Bongos tap like distant footsteps. Maracas whisper softly
like the breeze through palm leaves.
She stood on the corner of Calle del Olvido with marigolds tucked in a worn bandido. She lit her cigar with a poet's sigh and stared down time with a half-closed eye. Her dress was faded, the color of tea. She danced like silence in a minor key. I brought my guitar, but not the words. She spoke in glances, not in verbs. Now the street is still, the shutters closed. The trumpet calls where her story froze. But when the night begins to hum, I hear her laugh and I come undone.
The trumpet returns tender. Contrabass plays a slow tumbao under a soft guitar tremble. Bongos keep a pulse like memory. Maracas shimmer like fading blades.
Just the echo of jasmine and sweet lament. But I play each night where her footsteps stayed, in the corner light where ghosts don't fade. Calle del Olvido, hold her near. In every rhythm I still hear. She's gone but not beyond this song, where boleros live and dreams belong. The trumpet plays her name one last time. The guitar lingers, gentle and unresolved. Bongos hush, maracas rustle once more. Silence